And I'm live. Happy New Year's, guys. There'll be people joining the stream. Hopefully there's a lot. Probably not. You never know, though. Carlos, Super Games does a join, and then India does a join. I know that. I don't know about the others. There's some. I don't know if they're joining or not. So this isn't like a podcast, really. I kind of did this last year when I was playing a G Macaroni character. This time, I'm myself. So I'll link it. The video for people on Facebook. I'm live right now. So yeah, this is a podcaster, and then it's a live stream. So it's just anything happens. No topics. I mean, there will be fried discussions on things like a normal podcast. So link to get in the stream. I'm a tiger. Someone fucking messenger and talk the zodiac shit. It'd be funny if nobody joined as possible. But I'll make the best of it. Hopefully this pop doesn't spill. No, I'm not drinking alcohol. Because I don't like alcohol. And I'm 20. Even though most people drink alcohol, fucking 20. Yeah, you're the tiger. Rar. XD. Mm. Mm. What the fuck's that? That'd be fucking stalking people on Fit. Nah, I'm not stalking anybody. If I be peeking people's profiles, being all snooty. What the fuck is this? Max wants to join. I think he was interested. I don't know. I would play music, but I don't want to get copyright strikes. Wanna join my live stream? Question mark. What? Oh my god, it's sad. Should have asked Eric earlier, but I didn't ask because I was thinking, well, you think this is awkward. I need to change the brightness. Because I have a shitty webcam. It's a little bright. Alright, that's the best I can do. Play a game. I don't know what game. Should be a cool math game. Like fucking I won't play Territory Wars because of the music. You can't turn off. I'm trying to think of a game that doesn't have music or you can turn off the music. Fucking fireworks going on. I don't know. There's nobody in the chat, so I don't know. Can't even. So my cam's so bad you can't even read the text. Terrible. Terrible. Let's see my message. Father's church. In my live stream yet sad. Oh, soon. How long will it be on for? 2 hours. This is gonna be an adventure. This is gonna be okay. This is epic. Yep. When does it start? It's going on right now. Going on right now. Send the link to all your contacts by. On. Bitch. Watch some YouTube videos. Like some, I don't know what to watch. Come on, I want to play a game. Play, yeah, we're talking about Flash games today. Play. Real cool math games. Fucking Ethan Klein, that's his only joke. His only joke he has. I knew a guy that used to always like smile. He'd be like, he'd do this weird eyebrow thing. I was like, what the fuck? You know? I thought he was a fucking weirdo. I mean, he was. He ended up being one. I mean, I'm no weirder. Niggas be messaging me. Niggas be messaging me. Niggas and niggas and niggas be messaging me. Am I supposed to say the N-word? Can Radical Chief say the N-word? Yes, you may, my son. Is it Google Hangouts as per usual? Yep. I hate Google Hangouts, but that's the only way to YouTube live stream. Google owns YouTube. There's no other way around it. There's no other way. I wish there was an alternative. Motherfucker, I didn't create Google. I use DuckDuckGo. I use DuckDuckGo. Nothing else. Well, I used to use Google, but they've been doing like some spying shit. Let's see. Someone's watching this shit. I mean, they're probably not as sad as me. Oh, yeah, I was going on coolmathgames.com. I met my girl on coolmathgames.com. Have you? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You fucking cunt. Yup. Star Wars? Nope. Yoda? Yup. What's a game? Node. Barrel Scooter. That's an actual game. Traffic. Papa Scooperia. Ugh. Let's play this game. Gamer time. Motherfuckers, this is another day. Game time. Okay, everything looks good. My computer may crash. That'd be funny. But the stream would, well, if people were in here, it'd still be going. Trying to be a big deal. Why is it unable to flash? It should do that automatically. It's so dumb. Excuse me. It'd be funny if I'm just the only one. It's possible. It'd be sad. There has to be at least one other person. Shut the fuck up. Papa Scooperia. The screen shared. Yep. Carlo Ramona. I don't do Carlo because of Carlos. Skip intro. Gives a fuck about the storyline. It exists in the Paparia Game universe. Gotta read these messages. Oh. It's fucking Treyway. It's fucking Treyway. It's fucking Treyway. It's fucking Treyway. I don't know. Yeah. Dumb, stupid. Scum, gay. I can't yell because there's people sleeping in my house and there's a baby over here. And there's dogs. So yeah, that'd be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea. Alright. I'm just gonna record the messages. If it looks like something serious, I'll stop presenting screen. If it looks like a serious thing. Day one. This is a cool game. Wait. What the fuck? Okay. Arcade. Oh, wait, oh, here we go. Take order. You'll copy down each customer's on the ticket order. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dough station. Dough. You want some of that dough? Oh, I see. This game fucking sucks. I hate baking shit. What's the point? The fuck is the point? No point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wee. Wee. This fucking blows. What kind of fucking ice cream is this? What? Ew. Send me viewing link and invite link. Alright. Oh yeah, Max is a lifesaver. He's a lifesaver. Alright. This Max is my nigga. Hey, I like this kid. Hey, I like this kid. Oh my god, okay. Back to the game. Take order. Dough. No, it's the chocolate, you fuck. Ah, this game sucks. Play. Play Raft War. Yeah, let's play Raft Wars. Mm. This is better than Kanye's streaming party. This is more epic. did Kanye's streaming party had him playing cool math games? I thought not. Yeah, because my EP drops after this stream. I did 3 epic things today. I now have Vantano connections. Oh, oh. That's so pedo-ish. Hit me, baby, one more time. Faggot. I wish you could turn off the audio. It's gay shit. Oy vey. It's a weird graph. Or raft. I said graph. How is this a holiday game? Makes no sense at all. None of these are holiday games. None of them. Did I win that? 3 notifications. Who gives a fuck? Mm. Oh, yeah. That doggy. Ah, I fucking hate that hippo. And that shark. What's with people making like Shark Week jokes? Or they used to. Who gives a fuck? I don't care who added what to their story. Oh my god. Oh. Mm-hmm. Alright, got send out bombs. Oh, fuck! Mm. Oh god, ow, my stomach. I'm that pissed off. Oh, hello, Allie. Shalissa.
Hello.
Hold up, let me give. Hold on. Close this shit out.
How's the weather?
Fucking garbage. It's lame. Why won't it let me join? Oh my god. I didn't mean to turn on my cam. Uh, hold on. Hold on. Hopefully this works. Ah, fucking finally someone joined. A half hour in. Ah, I looked at the Joker from Suicide Squad, where he's all like, and gaming.
Gamers, rise up.
We will. I can't look at my own face. We will fucking. We've had enough of your terror, Chad. You always take the Stacys away from us, or Veronica. You steal Veronica from us.
What?
And oh, there's Max.
Oh, hey.
We're just talking about gamers right now.
Oh, yeah, the most oppressed race.
But yeah, the Chads just take the Veronicas from us.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Finally, people join after a half hour in.
It's because I'm here.
I
Same.
was playing cool math games the whole time. Yep.
Damn.
And then I think a couple other people are supposed to join. But then I had a link for everybody to join. But who knows who the fuck's gonna join.
Who was supposed to join? Anyone noteworthy?
Friend Carlos is always on here, and then some girl you probably don't know that's on Facebook that I talked to here and there, and she was on the podcast one time
Who's
a while
Vans?
ago. But yeah, I think it's her. Yeah, but
Who's Mans?
who's Mans? Her name's India. That's her name. But
India?
yeah, her name's I was like that too. I was like, what? What? But
God, I
yeah.
wish that was me.
But anyways,
Same.
yeah, this isn't like a podcast, just fucking live stream. So whatever happens, happens. Whatever stays in the live stream, stays in the live stream.
I'm scared.
Just fucking flash some titties. Man titties.
Trap titties.
Do you have trap titties?
Mayhaps.
Man boobs. Ah.
I've got man boobs.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, man.
I made that post where I was all like, I wish I was fat and had a beard so I could get cute SJW girls.
I knew that.
And then you commented.
That
You're
had
like,
to have been about me.
it wasn't.
It was.
It was
Don't
perfect.
lie.
It was perfect. It was perfect, bro.
You at least had me in mind.
I'm gonna impersonate Jared Leto from as the Joker in Suicide Squad. And gaming.
That was good impersonation.
I'm a bit I'm wasted right now
Goals.
on RC Cole. Who the fuck drinks this shit? I do.
You know what? There's a good deal regarding some RC Cola at Circle K right by my house, and I was about to pick it up, but I was like, who the fuck actually drinks RC Cola? So I didn't.
I decided today. I was talking to my dad, and I was all like, you know what? I haven't, because we're talking about getting pop or something, and I was like, you know what? They always have RC Cola down there, and I don't think I've ever drank that or not.
What, RC Cola?
He was like, I have once, I think, in my life.
Right.
And he's all like, oh yeah, it's actually good. It's a good soda. You should get it. And I was like, you know what? I'll get it. Because usually I get like Coke or sometimes not really Pepsi, no pun intended, but well, I'll get Crystal Pepsi and Cherry Pepsi usually, never regular Pepsi, and so yeah, or like I'll get like Sprite or some Cervus or some shit, but I
Right.
never get RC Cola ever.
Yeah.
And I tried it and it tastes like Pepsi, pretty much. That's all it tastes
It's
like.
broke nigga Pepsi.
Yeah. It tastes like um it tastes like it tastes like Pepsi but like stronger than regular Pepsi. I don't know, but it's okay. It's like
Stronger as in fucking poverty, yeah.
it was the same price as the other sodas, so
What?
yeah.
No. Dude, it's supposed to be like $2 less. They're supposed to give you one for free when you leave. That's fucked up.
No, not this store. This store down the street's a joke. The prices, it's like $10 for a carton of ice cream. A
Same.
fucking joke. Like
Fucking yeah.
fucking they have cookies like Oreos are like fucking like almost $10. Like what?
Wait, what? Like a
They're like $8 or some shit. I'm
yeah,
like,
but for
what?
like a box or like or whatever.
No, for a regular small thing.
Oh,
Oreos.
like a normal ass sleeve of them.
Yes. You can go down
What?
to like you can go down to like a regular grocery store or whatever and get it for like a few bucks.
Dude, fucking let's talk about that. Gas station prices are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
They already know we don't want to be fucking buying shit there. So why do they make it so expensive?
I remember there's this convenience store in my town. I remember I went with one of my friends one time and I got it was like a bag of chips, a pop, and like it was like Oreos but like the little thing of them, the
Mm-hmm.
little and it cost me like 15 bucks or some shit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me for all this?
Jesus Christ.
Like, what a fucking joke. Some of these prices. And yeah, the convenience stores, they fucking are potentially overpriced. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
ridiculous. That's why I always go to, if I'm out in like public, I always go to like a regular store or like a grocery store or something. I never go into a convenience store ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the the convenience store closest to me is legit like the only thing closest to me. And
Same
fucking
here.
what?
I no, I said I
Oh,
had for I have a yeah. That's
my
yeah.
brain took that as can't hear. I don't know why.
No, I said
Uh,
I have the closest thing to me is the convenience store as
yeah,
well.
it's like a Circle K, but here's a fucked up thing. Circle K's are gas stations, right? So it's like gas station prices and shit. But there's no gas pumps at this fucking Circle K, so it's pointless.
Well, actually, it's funny because the Circle K's in my town, there's no gas stations.
What?
Yeah, I live
They
between two
they
Circle
used
K's
to
and none of
be
them have gas stations.
they I think they used to be at one point, but it's not anymore or something.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Oregon has weird laws. We're the only one out of two states that has people pump our gas for us.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's up with that? Why do you guys?
Because a long time ago there was a sort like a job shortage, and
Mm,
they decided like you know what, let's make this a thing where we hire people to pump other people's gas because the job shortage at one point, and so that's the reason why. Same in New Jersey, they did the same thing. So
how do they determine if there's a job shortage?
well, it was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Back
There
when the
was
government cared?
yeah, it was probably like the 50s or some shit,
Mm,
and so and it was a different time. Probably wasn't as many like, fucking businesses here and shit. So they're just like, oh, well, let's just make this a thing. And it never changed since, kind
hmm.
of thing. but I'm not sure if it was like the 50s. I'm guessing. Like it seems like something they would do back then, but yeah, it was the job shortage. That's the only reason why. If it wasn't, it would just be like every other state. Um, yeah, it's kind of weird, but uh, it's it's uh, it's actually kind of nice because you have to get out of your car, have some people standing in the cold ass weather pumping gas for you. You have to get out of your car,
I guess.
but it's kind of weird. Like I'm so used to it because I grew up like this, but it is really weird now if I think about it. So.
Yeah, yeah. I always thought it was a fucking odd thing to do, but I
And
guess it.
last year it was like a meme.
Yeah, well, I mean, as it should be.
And people were like calling like people at Oregon fucking morons and like, why would you do this? It's like, bitch, this was a law that started a long time ago. I have nothing to do. We have to live like this, even if we disagree with it. There's
Right.
no. It's not like people fucking, one day we're like, you know what? Let's have other people. And the thing is, it's positive because there's people getting paid for it, doing it. It creates jobs. So I don't
Right.
see a problem with it.
Yeah, I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah. And
Man, I'm
I
I'm
think
fucking complaining about fucking people pumping gas as a job when I just plugged in a fucking portable charger. Like, this is just first world problems. The fucking live stream. I've never,
this
I've,
is.
I've never had these things before. It's crazy. I went out and fucking, I haven't had a phone in over a decade or so. So I went and bought one and then got all this fucking useless shit for it. I don't go outside. I don't know why I bought a fucking portable charger. So, but it's cool. It's badass. First world shit is dope. It's stupid, but it's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was talking about the convenience stores. It's just dumb because, like, fucking, you just buy all this, like, shit and it's like fucking $15. And you're like, with that amount of money, I could have went out to eat and had some fancy eating with that money. And eating this fucking shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you. I don't have a fucking car, so
I don't either.
yeah. So I gotta either just go with the flow, and like if a roommate or a friend is around me and wants to go do something, then I'll go with them. But otherwise, I'd have to like get a lift. And, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Off
Yeah.
topic, but like I keep hearing fireworks and thinking they're gunshots. Like
It's such a white person thing.
that's like such an American thing. You think that like, oh my God, I'm getting fucking school shot down. I don't know.
Yeah, there's fireworks going on right now. We live. Yeah. You don't
Man,
even live. Fucking Allie doesn't even live far from you.
True.
Just fucking walk over here.
oh, so you guys both live in Oregon?
Yeah, same town.
Hmm.
Went to school together at one point.
That
Ish.
sounded a bit like there's a little bit of tension.
Uh,
You're like, oh, yeah, hey, we went to school. What kind
It's
of
because
school did you go to?
An all-girls school.
Ooh. Yeah, I always knew you were a fucking reverse trap.
it's because he's like 3 years older than me, so he doesn't even remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Damn.
Fucking
Damn. Julian. Going after the youngins. Julian 6'9", Montoya.
Pepsi, Pepsi 22.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
Pepsi 6'9".
Actually, I'm actually 2 years older. Technically,
Oh,
Pepsi
shut up.
Central preschool.
but yeah. Uh,
He ain't as bad as some people who only like freshmen.
oh, what's his
Well, you didn't have
name?
to call me out like that, dude.
Sorry, bro, I had to.
Who gives a,
Fair.
I because I
All
always
right,
thought
all right.
of it.
Whoa, wait,
I
before you
bitch
say
about I'm
anything,
22.
think before you say it, Julian.
What?
I vaguely heard you say, who cares?
No, I said I was gonna say here's my philosophy on all this shit.
Who cares about
Who gives a
minors,
fuck? Who gives a fuck about 2 years difference? Who gives a fuck? You know
2 years?
what? Yeah. Who
Yeah,
cares?
that's not bad.
I'm
Just
talking about
throw the
like
fucking
I
draw four card in the mix. Like,
I get creeped out. I get creeped out when it's like more than like 3 years. That's when I get creeped out. That's when
It also depends on the age.
yeah, like fucking like I get creeped out like 24-year-olds going after 15-year-olds and shit. That's
Yeah, that's
creepy.
weird.
But
Chris
two
Hansen
years,
enters the room.
who gives a fuck about 2 years? I'm be honest, who cares? These people
Yeah,
are gonna make a big deal. That's what I'm trying to say. I think there's a lot. I think we have to make this clear. And I always go after pedos and shit, but 2 years isn't fucking shit. That's not. But like I'm 22, going 30, grown ass man, in his 30s, pushing 40, going after these teen girls and shit that are like 20 years. Come
Oof.
on,
I
come
mean
on.
it's even weird for like a 10-year gap. Like you think about like a lot of
Yeah,
people's parents, they're like one of them's 40 and the other one is like 60. It's fucking weird. I don't know,
yeah,
that's extreme, but
yeah. Because I know somebody who's a year older than me, and his girlfriend's like 13 years older. It's
hmm,
they're adults, consenting
right.
adults, but it's a little weird. It's weird, but
Yeah, that is weird.
Dude, it's like my mom was like a child when my dad was in like high school and shit. So there's like a 10-year difference.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
It's like, well, since you're over 18, I guess I could slip my cock in you. Like,
Yeah, that's how most people view it. But yeah.
yeah. That's why I had to make it clear what I was gonna say because I don't want people in the future. If I say something weird, people are gonna be like
Come back on this.
allegations. Yeah,
Yeah. I always get paranoid about that, but then I
yeah.
say the worst shit I can think of on these fucking podcasts.
I'd be on like Reddit, people exposing me on fucking Reddit and shit.
Fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care. The consent my rule is over 3 years is when it gets weird.
Right,
That's
yeah.
that's the rule, and that's actually the law where we live. That's the law. Uh,
What, like fucking,
it's
I don't
3 years.
know.
You have to be
Yeah,
within three.
Romeo Juliet thingy. I don't know.
It has to be 3 years.
I had some weirdos on my friends list that I like to keep around just to like, I don't know, hear them go off of my posts and watch them get roasted. Um, it's mainly, it's no offense to any of my European friends, but it is mainly Europeans who are like, man, it's okay if a girl is like 15 or like 16 or whatever. They're like fully physically developed, and it's like they're not mentally developed though. Like
Mm,
that's
mm,
that's fucked up.
mm, mm, mm.
What?
No, I'm
What
just
kind of
thinking like
noises are you making?
because I'm like getting a little creeped out, but man, but I uh, it's that's why I think the law, right, like the most states are pretty good because I think it's about right. I think morally, because like
Right.
I don't like when a fucking uh when a teacher like you hear stories of teachers sleeping with students. I
Right.
don't feel I well it depends. Like if a kid in high school, a boy, had sex with their teacher that thought they were hot, I don't care or feel bad. It's
Hmm.
creepy. It's creepy, but I don't feel bad for it. Both of them. I'm like, oh well, like it should be illegal. I
It should
think,
be. Yeah, it should be.
but
Well, it
I mean,
is.
it is illegal,
Yeah.
and but it's like I don't feel bad like because the kid he enjoyed it and shit. It's not like he was raped. Like I mean,
I
it is
mean,
rape, but
yeah.
satisfying rape. But it's not like he was. It's not like he was forced, and he's not like he was like fucking getting held down and like, oh
Oh,
no, I got scarred. He
yeah.
enjoyed it. He enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it still does kind of scar them because it's like they're not
yeah,
old enough to.
that's why I'm
But
saying it should
but
be
yeah,
illegal. It's the reason why it's legal.
yeah,
That's why.
true.
I
No,
don't know why. I think I'm making things even seem worse. Yeah, I'm
no, I
just
understand what you're.
I'm trying to
You know,
explain because
at,
people will easily take me out of context for what I'm
no,
saying.
at
I don't
least
want to be like I don't want to be like a Milo or some shit.
who?
I don't want to be exactly.
Oh no, I'm just genuinely curious.
I said Milo Yiannopoulos.
Oh,
I don't
well,
want to
didn't
be.
he
I don't.
fucking enjoy his or like he's fucked up to the point where he thinks he enjoyed his getting raped or whatever?
Yeah. The fuck.
That's like something I would say as a joke. That's fucked up.
And he said that. Oh yeah, I can work for other gay men too. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
God, god damn,
Yeah. And where is he at now? He's in debt
fucking.
right now.
Is he really?
Yeah, because nobody gives a fuck. Because that was a fucking fad, and
What was a
nobody
fad?
gives the whole. I mean, it still goes on. The whole, oh, I'm part of the new right bandwagon thing.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah,
Well,
like fucking. You don't hear about Candace Owens anymore. The last time
who?
I heard about her was with like Kanye
I
and shit.
legit don't think I've ever heard that name before.
She's a fucking she's full of shit. Even conservatives, like even like those people call her out and shit. And because she was a liberal at one point, most of her life, and all of a sudden she became conservative all of a sudden, and she started jumping on the bandwagon and like doing all this shit just to be part of the team because to make money and shit. I don't think she believes in most of the stuff she believes in, and yeah, and you don't hear about her anymore. Even Kanye, like, distanced himself from her and stuff. Because I guess he found out she was full of shit. So
Sounds about right.
yeah, because she was in that TMZ uh video with Kanye. She's the one that was there with him. That showed up. That Kanye said, "Oh yeah, she has all the facts and all that shit."
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't fucking.
Yeah, I loved that Kanye in that video. That's a classic video already. Just
I mean,
fucking him yelling in the TMZ.
oh, Kanye just does a lot of instantly classic shit.
Everything like the TMZ. This has been a great year for Kanye. Fucking the TMZ shit, the two TMZ appearances, the live stream parties he's had.
Right.
The He's done a lot. You know what pissed me off though was the Yandi not dropping, which was not shocking. But I had to sit through a fucking SNL. I sat through SNL because I was expecting new music, and like, oh yeah, he's gonna drop Yandi. He's gonna preview some Yandi stuff. No, it didn't happen. No.
Yeah. Instead, they cut his performance
No.
early because he made a weird ass. Well, not a weird, but like he made a stance that fucking current media disagrees with, and they were like, "Fuck you." So they cut it.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Can people see our
No.
faces on this stream?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. We don't usually do that.
but yeah, Kanye. This has been a classic year for him. Like, and you know what kind of irritates me now? I don't
Mm,
think fucking like EA is a masterpiece album or anything. I really like it. I don't think it's a
yeah.
masterpiece, but people now Kids See Ghosts people usually say is like on their favorite albums list, and I've been watching YouTubers because they've reviewed Kids See Ghosts and they're all like oh yeah, this was a really great album and shit. And then when their favorite albums list, like even some of the videos they said like oh yeah, this is like top three best albums like of the year and shit. And then all of a sudden, when they get into their top albums list, they don't even have Kids See Ghosts in the top 10. And they had like other albums that are like fucking like nobody's like they gave reviews of, positively, but it's like they're all like fucking circle jerking on Kids See Ghosts, but it's not even their favorite albums list. Because Kanye's whole like Trump shit. That's the only reason why they didn't include it.
Yeah.
Even Pusha T's Daytona, they all praised. The hip hop heads wasn't even on most of their lists.
No,
And
yeah.
it's just weird, and it's so obvious because the Trump shit, like they just didn't. And like Fantano is on all those albums are on his list and shit, and like other people. But yeah, it's just certain people like the hip hop heads. They like discredit everything, Kanye, regardless of quality. It's because of Trump shit.
Right. I don't think Kanye. I'm pretty sure I've listened to every song he's featured on or produced on or whatever this year, and I don't think I've heard one that I dislike, honestly.
Exactly.
And
It's been
I
a
mean,
solid year.
I like the like 5 albums or so that he did for good music. I like all the features, all the production he did. I like the 6ix9ine shit he did. I like fucking shit. He's
I love
decent.
how he was on that X album,
Oh yeah,
and
that was
it
that
was
was
just a Kanye song
it
with some
was.
X vocals.
It was a
I
Kanye
actually
song
think
with X screaming.
I think I think it was originally supposed to be on Yandi. I feel like that song.
Well, no, because he's got shit that's lined up with fucking 6ix9ine and X on on Yandi, if that's even still gonna be a thing.
I think it's not gonna be called Yandi. I feel like he's gonna
Yeah.
change the name. It's gonna be something completely random. We're just gonna be like, what? Like I
Remember
don't know.
when like Sci-Hi the Prince put up a playlist of unreleased Yeezus 2 songs, and then
Yeah.
someone got mad at him, and then he had to take them down.
Uh. Yeah. It was Yeah. Like fucking. The only album I didn't care for out of the good music was the Nas one, actually,
Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck about the Nas one.
which
I
is
like
weird. I was actually expecting it to be interesting. I was like, oh, I like Nas. It should be
right.
interesting. But I thought it was boring.
It
But
was
Nas's recent albums have been boring, so I wasn't really surprised. Kind of.
Yeah, and I mean, out of all of the projects, I feel like Kanye brought his like weakest production to that shit too. Out of
Yeah.
all the, well, no wait, I was gonna say Designer because Designers he released a 7-track album through Good Music to like set off that whole trend, but Kanye didn't even touch it. Kanye was like,
I didn't even know that
no,
was a thing because I was watching when Pusha T was on Joe Budden, and that was actually a really good podcast for Joe Budden. That was actually a really good podcast. Well, because Pusha T and Joe Budden asked Pusha T, or he's like, "What about Designer? He did the same thing," and he's all like, and Pusha T almost like forgot, but he didn't act like he didn't forget. He's like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He's
yeah.
we care about him. Yeah, he's part of the thing."
Which is fun. I mean, I think it's funny that Kanye kind of just took that idea and ran with it. He's like, shit, Designer did a 7-track album. Let's just do a bunch of those this year and say fuck it. And not include Designer in any of the promotion of it. So, it was okay. I didn't really care for the Designer EP. It wasn't like, I don't know.
I listened to a couple songs from it, but
Designer
yeah,
is super kind of hit or miss with me. But I like him.
yeah. He's yeah, hit or miss. I don't know. He's not like terror. He's not terrible like people say he
Well,
is
no, he's
at
really
all.
not. I actually thoroughly enjoy a lot of his songs. Fucking, I don't know. I really like that. Shit. I don't know why they didn't put the full version on the final release, but there's a song that's kind of like Monsters and Villains or something. I can't remember it, but the full track was hard as fuck. Designed to the hook, and then like fucking some other rapper came on. They were good. I just don't remember what the fucking rapper was. I've never heard of him in my life. But yeah.
Yeah, fucking uh yeah, but I think this year honestly is people have been saying it's like a great year for music. I kind of thought it was just an average year. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was from the shit I heard, it was pretty lackluster.
Last year there was too much fucking shit coming out. Like too much. Like
True.
every week it seemed like not even just rap, but all like subgenres of rap and fucking other genres. Like too much shit was going on last year. It was like all over the place. Like
I had a lot of albums I liked this year though. A lot of really good ones. That kind of surprised me that I liked them so much. Like I fucking have loved I've loved everything that Blade has put out this year. I've loved everything that Slug or Blady fucking Blade. I'm like running on limited energy, but yeah, Blady, Slug Christ, they both put out like a bunch of really good songs this year. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if anyone listened to it other
I
than
don't
me,
know.
but MGMT fucking put out an
Oh yeah,
album
yeah.
at the beginning of the year, and
Yeah,
it's
MGMT.
so underrated, honestly.
Yeah, it's like really good. And I like MGMT. I didn't like their last album. Nobody did.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit
But
about that.
Congratulations is one of my favorite albums ever. I don't. It's top five. Dude, I love the album, and it's so underrated. And I have other friend who that's one of his favorite albums too. He always talk about that's a fucking underrated album, and because people didn't give a shit about it because that's when people are used to like the sounds from the first album, and they made that album, and people were like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
okay,
I
congratulations, a fucking underrated great album.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Fucking um shit. Oh, the I really liked some of the shit off of the new 6ix9ine album. I liked Kanga a lot with Kanye. That was fucking insane. That was retarded, dude. Honestly, out of all the
I
tracks.
actually didn't even listen to that. I didn't even.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why.
it was well, Kanga, and then the other Kanye track. I think it was called Mama or Mommy or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Mobamba.
Yeah, Mo Bamba by Sicko Mode and Kanye West. I love that one. Um, look, all memes aside, fucking Mo Bamba's a shit song, and Sicko Mode is really good.
It's a good song. I just
I
the funny is because Sicko Mode's a good song, but it's the whole joke is people act like well usually 12-year-olds act like it's like a genius like
Yeah,
song.
yeah. I mean, the whole song, I forget who said it, but the whole song is a fucking EP, dude. It's like 5 minutes long. There's three different beats on it. It's like, what's the fucking point of that? And, um, not Take Keith, whoever, I can't think of who the first beats producer was for Sicko Mode, but he said that there was a full length song that Travis and Drake recorded. And I really fucking want to hear that because okay, this year the only song that I heard like 5 seconds of and put those first like 5 seconds of on repeat was Sicko Mode because I could give a fuck less about the rest of the fucking song. Like,
Yeah,
I don't give a shit about Sway Lee fucking chiming in for 2 minutes and then Drake talking about popping half a Xanax for 3 minutes. I want to hear what the fuck was going on with that first fucking track. That, honestly, that was one of my favorite instrumentals this year. Just that first, like, minute and like 10 seconds. The drop, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in context of the full beat, the drop would be disappointing, but still, I don't know.
yeah,
That
it's
shit was
fucking
crazy.
yeah, like uh yeah, I remember that you've seen that video where DJ Academics is reacting to Sicko Mode for the first time,
Yeah.
and he's all like, oh, oh. He's like,
fucking hate academics.
like he and people making fun of him, like he just nutted over Drake's voice.
Who didn't in fucking like 2009?
Why? I can't tell if that reaction was genuine or not. I can't tell. Like,
With academics, it's hard to fucking tell all the
yeah,
time. It's hard to tell.
I don't like him at all. Like he's like the
Oh fuck!
TMZ.
It's 2019 where I am now, and I
Happy
didn't
New
even
Year over
notice that.
there. It's still 11 over here.
What? How's it still? Oh yeah, I'm on Mountain Time. Even though we're on the same, what's it called? Fucking longitude
Yeah.
or latitude? I honestly don't know the fucking difference. I didn't pay attention in school. But yeah, we're literally, if I were to start walking north for fucking a week, I would end up at your doorstep, and it's not the same time for some reason, I guess. It's not real nigga
Yeah.
hours where you are. It is where I am though.
But yeah, and somebody there's been people that recreated the because at first I was disappointed with uh the Rockhampton album Iridescent. At first I was disappointed.
hmm
So I was like, but it grew on me a lot.
Yeah.
Has grown on me a lot. I was like, oh, this is actually really good. But at first I was like, and I was disappointed because of the time gap and like the snippets are like, oh my god, this is the best shit they ever made. And then you got to that and you're like, huh? What
Yeah.
isn't this shit? But somebody recreated uh the Puppy album they were supposed to put out. Somebody recreated it and had all the snippets and like the unreleased songs from that were supposed to be on it and made it like in an album where it flowed and everything.
Damn.
And if it came out, easily would be the best album of the year. Easily. Like I was listening, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking like. I mean, I like them, but it was like, oh my god, this is like fucking great. Like this is, but you know, they fucking scrapped it and fucking made a lower quality album. I was like, oh,
Yeah, because of
come on.
Amir getting my van.
And who,
He had some
the
shit.
thing is, I thought they should have just put out the album and just take him off of it. They should have just did that because
I
he doesn't
mean,
need to be there. He doesn't need to be there. He
at that point, why kick him off? How is he any different from any of the other members? I fucking hate SJWs. First off, I fucking
uh-huh.
hate them. I just want them to understand their hypocrisy. Oh, Brockhampton is this perfect SJW group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they kick Amir Van out over allegations, which I assume that they had way more details than we do, but they chose not to
He
let the shit.
talked about it in in the past
Yeah,
albums.
yeah,
He
exactly.
fucking see the first fucking song that Saturation One, he says secrets only mean my niggas know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then and then let's not even get started about Matt Chadpian, who fucking knocked up his ex and then forced her to get an abortion or whatever.
Yes,
Like,
and he was cheated on. He was
yeah,
cucked by one of the members.
he
He was
got
cucked.
cucked by one of the members, and then and then they
Who was
kicked
kicked
him
out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and then he's talking about that in the first song too. He's like, I should have shot him and all this shit, and it's like, I
exactly.
mean, they're all fucking. Everyone's a bad person. I don't know.
Well, they're not. See, I don't think. I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't. Amir, I don't know how I feel about him.
Right,
But
same.
like Matt Champion, I don't hate him or anything.
Yeah.
It's just hypocrisy. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. It
And
really is.
we all do. And that stuff he says, like honestly, I don't think it's really a I mean, it's like not fucking good, positive.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not like, yeah. Amir, I don't know how I feel because I don't know what happened. I don't know how I feel about him as a person, but you know, yeah, like yeah, that's the thing. That's why you brought that up because yeah, Matt talks about how he wants to kill him and shit.
Yeah, how he
It's
wants
like
to kill
how
him, and he literally, this is a thing. Didn't he knock that girl up just to like keep her attached to him, and then get her, pay for her abortion, and then kick her to the curb? Like ultimate Chad move. Props to Mad
and
Chadpian, but
I don't
still,
know
that's
the
it's hypocritical.
yeah, it is. And yeah, and uh yeah, I don't uh yeah, it's
It's
and I don't
whatever.
yeah, see I like them. I know a lot of people don't because the
I don't
SGW
know
shit.
why. Yeah, but it's like who fucking that's like disliking someone for something that's out of their control. You don't know who's gonna like your music, you know?
Yeah. What I always liked about them is that when they came out and stuff, like they're completely different than fucking everybody around them. Like, because they have a complete, it's the complete opposite of the fucking SoundCloud aesthetic. It's the complete 180. That's why I thought it was cool because I was like, whoa, like fucking like, and they're like making pop rap and all that shit. And I like some of that stuff. I was like, that's interesting
Yeah,
because
like
like
Gold and shit. I like their pop rap stuff.
yeah, because it's like you don't really hear that often from like newer groups and stuff. You don't really
Right.
because Odd Future used to kind of do that, and then like
But they never
older
really did pop
Kanye and
rap.
shit. Well, no, but they made like not pop rap, but they made like what's the word? I don't know if lighthearted rap's the right word, but
Right,
it was
right.
a little more lighter. It wasn't some of it was being edgy, like Odd Future. Some was trying to be edgy, but a lot of it was like the production. It was a lot lighter because Tyler's
Yeah.
always kind of more a lighter production. Not really. She's not really. Well, say for Goblin. Besides Goblin and like Bastard, he always had like his productions always been kind of more lighter, kind of like it wasn't trying to be dark or anything. I
Yeah.
think I think the whole SoundCloud thing, you're either trying to be like goth or you're trying to be like fucking I don't know
Yeah,
trap
people
shit.
aren't trying to have fun with it. They're trying to build an image that they don't that they shouldn't have to upkeep, you know? Like like everyone wants to be like fucking Suicide Boys and shit like
Yeah,
that.
and that's why like I think that's why I grabbed it towards Brockhampton because I'm like I'm not because I'm kind of the same boat where I was like I don't fucking gravitate towards the edgy
Yeah.
stuff. I'm more they're more just fucking just make they just make whatever I guess I don't know but the the uh yeah but fucking
Well, I like edgy. I think
I do
edgy
too.
thoughts, but I don't like boring edgy. So, whereas you went for like Brockhampton for like more lighthearted shit, I went for shit like Secret Circle when they were a thing, and Clipping and shit like that, like the more experimental edgy rap, you know?
Mhm.
Because it's like it's edgy for a reason, or not necessarily edgy for a reason, but it's like the uh the the whole, I don't know, the whole point of it is like it makes a lot more sense than being all like blinged out talking about wanting to die and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, and I like some of that stuff too,
Oh yeah, I
but
like a lot of that shit, but
I
it's
liked
like
it. Yeah,
it's played out
um,
now. It's
it's just I'm
everywhere.
tired. That's why I fucking
It's a little saturated.
yeah my
Yeah.
my EP I'm dropping tomorrow or whatever is all almost all instrumentals I made and it is it's it's almost all either it's no there's no hip hop beats. It's all either electronic instrumentals or jazz instrumentals. That's all it is.
I'm
Just
curious. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
listen to that.
and because I like SoundCloud rap. I like all that stuff. But I'm burnt out on all that shit. I'm burnt
Yeah.
out. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
make
feel
like
you.
other stuff. Like there might be a revisit. I might revisit like trap beats and shit. I might revisit that stuff. I probably will, but at this time I'm burnt out and all that fucking
Right.
shit.
Now I personally don't like using trap beats for my own shit. Like if someone tries to get me on a feature or whatever and it's a trap beat, I'm not really gonna turn it down because I like covering all grounds, but if I'm gonna do some shit on my own, it's gonna be not that, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know. I like I've been gravitating towards like super weird experimental. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's gross. I like it though.
yeah, but yeah, yeah, like I like. That's the thing too. I like fucking like uh pop, like fucking like pop and like fucking indie shit fucking better than like a lot of like edgy rap and shit. Like I prefer, that's why I try to make that stuff more than rap, because that's why I like more. I'm just like that in general. Like I don't know. I prefer a lot of other genres over rap, and like especially like goth rap and all that shit. I prefer a lot more. So
All right.
uh, yeah, like yeah, like I like rock. I like a lot of rock. I like rock music a lot and stuff, but I don't really like fucking like dad rock. I don't really
But
like.
I love I my roommate whenever I work with him and shit, we'll listen in his like in his dad's truck that has one of those things that alerts you when certain artists are on. It'll be like tune select alert. Fucking like Nickelback is on. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he called it. He didn't call it dad rock. He was like, dad rock can be good. This is butt rock.
Yeah, it's about rock.
Yeah,
Dad
so
rock is like old, like music,
that
like older
dad rock
rock.
is like Van Halen and shit.
Yeah,
Like I could get
Kiss.
down to that, but butt rock is it's something entirely different. It's its own monster.
My opinion, the worst genre is post grunge.
What is that? What bands?
Like
What
fucking
bands?
like fucking like Foo Fighters or like
Uh,
Nickelback is in that
uh,
genre.
yeah, okay,
Ew,
that might just be all the butt rock bands that will
that's
ironically listen to
disgusting.
them. Carlos, you got done fucking coming?
to
You were
What?
to some
you
hentai.
you were in the call for like a half hour before you
Yeah, I was just hearing some interesting conversation about music, and I was
yeah.
like into it.
Oh, yeah. Butt rock. Yeah, no, I fucking God. Okay,
Ew.
so I don't usually drink, right? But for Christmas Eve, I went over to my roommate's house and his dad forced me he I'm putting this on record. His dad forced me to get belligerently drunk and and like be the most drunk I've gotten all year. And it was bad. And we got into the car to go home, and it was me, my roommate, and my one other roommate, and we fucking pulled up at our house, and it was like tune select alert, Nickelback, and I was like, play that shit, nigga, and he fucking threw it on, and we started singing it, and there's and my roommate's girlfriend who lives with us too, she was like, oh my god, can you please stop? So we started singing it louder, and then we got there, and this guy was walking his dog. It was like 10 at night. This guy was walking his dog. We pulled up singing Nickelback, not singing it, screaming it. We were yelling Nickelback, and the guy kind of looked
Wait,
back. The guy
wait,
kind
this
of
guy
looked
was
back a
like
little.
fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, he's fucking his dog with
No.
bestiality.
Yeah. No. 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 He's walking his dog. He's walking
Oh,
it.
I thought you said fucking.
No. 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 He was walking it, and yeah, he was.
Funnier.
He fucking. He looked back at us, and it's like, I love you. Oh, and the guy fucking looks back like just a little bit, you know? And then I was like, what? Hey, do you like Nickelback? And he looks back all the way. And then like the minute we make eye contact, he fucking switches back and starts walking faster. I was like, I just wanted to know if you like Nickelback. And my fucking roommate was like, yeah. It was bad. They're bad. They're not good. But
Oh my god.
there's a charm to it. There's a charm to butt rock.
The oh, I don't know, like I don't think I've ever met anybody that actually liked butt rock.
No,
Like
I don't think so. No one under the age of like 40. That
and
shit is.
you know what sucks too is on like Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, damn. Oh
That's like
God.
meth. That's like meth head rock.
um, I posted this thing, uh, something about my music, and some guy didn't interact with the post at all. He did, but he didn't like it. He didn't leave any indication that he was even acknowledging the post. He just commented, "You need to listen to thrash metal," or no, "You need to listen to thrash." And I was like, are you talking about the artist or like the subgenre? Because I like both, you know, to an extent.
Mhm.
And you know, the biggest, probably the biggest proprietor is like Metallica. Um, so he's like, I mean the subgenre, fucking. What's your favorite like album or band or something? And I told him, I told him Lulu by Metallica, and Lou Reed was my favorite thrash metal album, and I don't. I know that Metallica and Lou Reed, respectively. I like them. All right,
Yeah, I do too.
but that album,
Yeah, it's
wow.
fucking
My
shit.
roommates kind of like put me onto it this year, and they're like, "Hey, you want to hear the worst thing you've ever fucking heard in your life?" And I was like, "Okay." And then they played like uh this song off of it, and it was all like, have you ever heard those videos where it's like, okay, there's this one I'm thinking of specifically, and it's like Gorillaz Feel Good Inc., but the vocals are like 0.00025% slower than the
Yeah,
instrumental.
I've seen.
That's
Yeah,
what it sounded like. Lou Reed sounded like he shot up a half G of heroin, and then everyone in Metallica was on like Suboxone and fucking Xanax. That's what it sounded
Lou
like.
Reed. Lou Reed was a gay guy who couldn't sing.
True. You
He's
like
a-
You like Lou Reed, Julian?
Yeah, I do.
I like Lou Reed.
It sounds like some other. It sounds like some other guy named Radical Shoe.
Kind of looks like him too.
I like Lou Reed, but he didn't like really sing. He just talked.
No, it was like a folk thing. Wasn't he a folk singer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I think he was part of the beatnik scene, I think, or something.
Uh, what is that? I don't.
That was like pre-hippies. That beatniks were like the original hipsters
Oh, okay.
that like that were like in cafes doing like slam poetry and stuff.
I thought he
Yeah.
was just like a folk singer or some shit. But yeah, that
I
makes
think he's
sense
done
too.
folk. He's done folk stuff, I think. I don't know.
His greatest accomplishment was Lulu with Metallica, though. I'm gonna listen to that tonight.
I want to listen to that now.
Yeah, same. Once this is over, I'm
Yeah.
listening to it.
Oh my god. Oh dude.
You got any other worst albums of all time? Like legitimately, not like oh you heard it and you're like oh I don't like
You,
this, but you
oh,
legit
I
like
don't
you
like
listen
it.
to it. No, it can't be that. It's got to be something that you listen to and you fucking hated it. Like you went back and listened to it and you're like this is just as bad if not
You
worse
know
than
what's
the first
funny?
time.
You know what's funny? An album that I hated for years, and some people thought I was crazy, was originally it was Encore by Eminem.
Yeah, well, I've
But
heard that.
fucking Revival's worse.
Oh, Revival is way worse. Encore was like, hey, look at
At the
me,
time,
I'm
I
a
was like,
meme.
I hated that album so much. Like my people I knew loved it and thought it was funny and stuff. I was like, this is fucking like I hated it. I used to get pissed off if any Encore song played. I used to get angry because that album he was just on a bunch of drugs and fucking was like trying to be funny and it wasn't funny and his rapping
Yeah,
sucked on it. Like
yeah, it was like a comedy album,
but it wasn't funny.
but it wasn't funny. But that's the
Oh, he's
issue.
doing a
Like,
Pee Wee impression. Ah, so funny.
yeah.
Oh, oh he talks like a Chinese person. Oh, so fucking stupid,
It
dude.
was. I
The,
liked a couple songs off of it, but overall, that was a not good project.
and you know what song I hate is
Hmm.
fucking D12, my band. Hate. No,
Yeah, I don't
everybody
like
else
that
on
one.
it, everybody else on it is fine. Eminem on it is fucking horrendous. I am
Dude,
into my band.
did you hear that D12 Kaniza from D12 revealed that everyone would record to every single D12 song essentially, and then you would be in the middle of like listening to it in the studio, and Eminem would pull a move called the kneel, and he would kneel next to you and tell you why your verse or your hook wasn't on the song as they were playing the song out loud. How shitty is that? What a cunt.
You know what album that's really bad, but I
Hmm.
think is hilarious. I always revisit for a good laugh. Is I Am Not a Human Being Part Two by Lil
Yeah,
Wayne.
I like listening to that for like ironic factor.
Yeah, it's a
Isn't that the
hilarious
one?
album.
Yeah, that was the one with like fuck, what was it, Gunwalk or something with Soldier Boy?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was funny.
I like the first track is fucking amazing. I'm in the crib butt naked, bitch. She said my dick could be the next black president. I'm in the ocean getting shark pussy. And he's all like, bitch, get off me. Bitch, get off me. My dick tastes like coffee. Decaffeinated. Give me head while your head's decapitated. And then he's all
uh,
like, a girl named Dana shot her in the head. What's that? A no-brainer.
oh,
And you know what's the funniest line in that song is, I had a dream where my dick turned to Megatron and my girl was sleeping with Decepticons.
that is oh man, because Lil Wayne is super hit or miss, but in a good way.
Yes,
Like if it
he's
misses,
made good project. He's actually made good projects though. Like
dude, did you hear his comeback a while ago where it was
Carter 5.
no, it was him and Kevin Hart that did a cipher on BET.
I didn't see that, no.
Dude, it was so good. You know what? I'm not even gonna spoil it for you, but it was really good. Like his whole verse was crazy. But yeah,
Carter 5 was actually a good album actually.
I like Carter 5, which was surprising because it's like a clusterfuck of 20 years in the making, basically.
Yeah.
Like there's obvious areas he could have trimmed the fat, but at this point, who
He like
cares?
it seemed like he intentionally like tried to make a good album for him.
Right.
It seemed like that he was intentionally like he kept he intentionally like recorded those songs. Like, okay, this will go to this album because it's
Yeah.
worthy, and like he was actually smart about it, and so just pumping out shit like he always does, just whatever. But um, yeah, and then uh, I'm Not a Human Being Part Two has that song that really cringy. It's like almost like dad rock song on it. He has it starts off where he says, do you have the time to listen to me whine? But he just ripped
Oh,
off Green Day's the first line in a Basket Case. It's like, what?
classic butt rock album is what was it called? I think it was Rebirth by Lil Wayne. Oh, the one where he's holding the guitar like backwards or some shit on
Yeah.
the cover. Yeah, I don't know, but
I like his guitar solo.
oh
Do,
yeah.
do, 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 do.
That is so good.
Oh my god, fucking hilarious. He's I always liked his like dedication tapes and stuff. I actually
Those were
think they're
good.
good. Yeah. I like when he's just yeah, like he's good when he's just being himself, just
You having
rapping. It could
fun.
be goofy, it doesn't matter, but the
Yeah.
problem with like I'm Not Huey Part 2, it seemed like he was trying to be serious. And it just
Yeah.
came off like what the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude. But see, even then, that album still holds value. It's like, A, is what you shouldn't do, and B, this is fucking hilarious. This is legit entertainment, in more than one way. But fuck you. Lil B also has some classic lines. I think him and Lil
Yeah,
Wayne need to work together more
they do.
because they're both
Dude.
freestyle artists. So I could only imagine what they would come up with together.
Did you hear the last I think his last mixtape Lil V released where he just rapped over like popular songs, like instrumentals
Yeah,
or
like
whatever?
Hot Nigga and shit.
Yeah, and like fucking This Is America. He's like,
Yeah.
this is the bass god. Lil B, fuck my bitch. Lil B, fuck my bitch.
Man,
He actually went hard on that. Actually,
yeah.
unironically went hard on that beat.
When he actually is like not trying to go off beat, because there are times where it feels like he's purposely going off beat, but he
Yeah,
hasn't done
bass
that in a
god.
while.
Na, na, na.
Yeah, I like falling asleep listening to Oh Five Fuck 'Em, waking up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night to see what song I'm on, and just picking up my listen from there. That's how I listen to Oh Five Fuck 'Em. Cause that fucking mixtape is over 100 songs long, and it goes on
I
for like
know.
6 hours. It's it's a regular sleep schedule for most people.
It's have you listened to his ambient music?
His ambient music?
Yep. It's like regular ambient music, like straight up just regular ass ambient music.
What? What
Yep.
album is this?
I don't know what it's called, but just look up Lil B ambient album. And he made like a
Oh,
couple of them. They'll
oh
pop up.
shit.
Yeah.
I
And it's
was
like
thinking of
regular,
doing.
it's not even funnier. It's just regular ass ambient music that he made.
I was thinking of doing that, but I didn't want it to be memey. But I guess since Lil B's done it, it's gonna be a meme now. So damn.
And people were kept commenting like they always have the fake like celebrity quotes talking about Lil V and stuff, and
All right.
like Brian Eno was all like, damn, like this isn't compared to my music and all that shit.
God. Lil B Ghost Drone album 2019. I'm looking forward to it.
Lil V is actually like one of the artists I have to work with before I die. Like,
He doesn't fucking respond to shit. He'll okay.
no.
Here's the thing. He responded to me twice in like 2015, and he responded once when I was like, "I'm gonna send you opens," and then again to like confirm essentially. But yeah, I sent him the beats. I think this motherfucker stole all the beats that I sent him. I legit think because he's done it to like Clams Casino and uh, who else? A couple other producers I can't think of. But I mean, to be fair, he works with Clam Casino now, so it's not really a big deal. But yeah, I think he stole the beats. I don't want to wade through hours of his music to be like, fucking hell.
It's weird. I had earlier today. I did a Pesty Central love vote with that YouTuber Eric the Young God,
Right.
who's a funny fucking music reviewer, and he was the one that was on Fantano's "This Is the Plan" channel. He was the one that made. I don't know if you remember that video. It's a video with that black guy that was talking about the time he hung out with Fantano, and he seemed weird and shit.
Um.
Do you
Oh, that
remember?
was him.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was
where it
him.
was
I
the
talked to him
weird
earlier today.
video. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier today. He was on Pepsi Central.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and he's totally normal. Like he's all like mellow. And you talk to him, and yeah, he like we were just talking and shit, and yeah, because he's friends with Fantano supposedly, but I didn't want to. I tried avoiding Fantano shit. I mean, it got brought up. I didn't want to be that guy
Mm-hmm.
that's annoying, and like if you look at interviews and shit, like people that are like oh you know Fantano, hook me up with a podcast with him, or I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah, no, it's good to bring
I
up on
mean,
like a question. Things
yeah,
like
but
that.
like
But
it'd be beneficial for me, but like
yeah,
I didn't want to be that guy. That I didn't. It sounded like a dick move. I know I've heard like podcasts or like people talk to like YouTubers and stuff like, oh, so and so, yeah, hook me up with. I didn't want to be that guy. I don't want
yeah,
to be that guy.
yeah. That shit's
Like,
annoying.
yeah, because yeah, it was interesting podcast. It was like
I,
he knows
I,
like everybody. He knows like everybody. He's like, oh yeah, I talked to Sean C. He had the fucking a week ago. He had because he does podcasts too, like me,
mhm.
and he got fucking like fucking the porn star Lena Paul on there, and then
Weird.
he had I guess he had Trick Daddy on his podcast at one point,
What?
and then he had fucking Marlon Wayne on. It's like what?
Oh,
How does he get all these like people? Like how does he even like find these?
that's crazy.
And I asked him about like how do you? And he's like I don't know. I just talk to people.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, man, yeah, that shit's annoying. I remember an interview where I got asked something about someone. I fucking, I don't think the interview ever got published, but it was funny because it was a group interview with this group I was in called Baloney Boys back in, like a couple of years ago. And it was me and three other members. And one of the members who's in a group I'm in now called Cute Boys, his name's Davon, young Davon. Um, he couldn't show up to the thing, so basically, for every fucking everyone got one answer to every question, right, to save time. Every time they were asked to like fill in for Davon, we just because I think he was like the only black member, so we just had him say, "I'm black," and that's it. The whole interview, every single time. It was it was I don't think that ever got published though. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of it was interesting though. He's an interesting dude because it's like he's not even a popular like YouTuber or anything. He should be more popular because his reviews are fucking hilarious, like fucking hilarious. But he's funny. I like Big Quint, but he's way funnier than Big Quint and shit. And they're kind of similar style reviews, but yeah. But yeah, like yeah, he's interesting. Like it's kind of weird that he just knows everybody. Like just
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. It's like, what? I always get weirded out people by that because like I'm just like, how the fuck? Like I don't know, but yeah. Didn't you? Who was it that? I'm trying to remember that you did. It was on like you did. It was a feature on one of your songs. That was like a big deal for you. Who was it? I was trying to remember.
oh, yeah, that's like a shameful reminder because it was like it didn't work out how I planned. It was an old open from an engineer who worked with Lil Tracy,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't realize that the song had already been released because yeah. So I got my money back. And I mean, the song is still available on YouTube. I called it Doug Aim, as in like a person's name, but
Mm-hmm.
it's you say it fast enough and it sounds like the game. So
Yeah. Uh, I always think about getting on the podcast, but I'm like, I don't think he would do it. Or if I did, it'd just like go to shit or something. It's fucking Space Ghost Perp. I don't
Cause
even know how that would work. I'm like, wait, or if he did, how the fuck would that even go? Like, he's unpredictable. I don't even
yeah, he's really
know.
chaotic.
Yeah, I don't
I
even know.
was gonna fucking throw him some more money for beats today, and his fucking PayPal got like I don't know what the fuck happened with it. Went to go send him like $5, and fucking it said that this recipient is no longer accepting money or something's wrong with their account. So what I think happened is someone fucking finessed him for something because he'll do features for like 100, $200, which is
Uh-huh.
crazy knowing how like kind of big he is in the underground. But like, damn, yeah,
I love when he's talking about how he fucked ASAP Rocky.
yeah, yeah.
He's like, damn, he had a nice. I forgot what he said, but he was all saying he had a fine ass and like, how he misses him and stuff.
He'll post shit like that still. He just posted something like that where he
I
was
always
like,
okay. I swear to God, every week, because I follow him on Twitter, and then
yeah,
the
same.
next week I'll find another account that I haven't followed because they're like every week that happens.
Because
Because
every
someone
week
retweets Space Girls Perp, and it's like his new account every week.
Because every week his account gets fucking shut down. Because Twitter doesn't like him. Because he's fucking disruptive. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's crazy.
he retweeted my tweets one time. Shit. Well, he does that to everybody. So
He does that to a lot of people. Yeah, but he'll
yeah,
also act like a dick sometimes. It's just weird. I don't
yeah.
know.
You just don't. I don't even know how to even take. I don't even know. I just. I feel weird messaging. I don't even know what the fuck. Like, that's why it's best just to fucking avoid. I guess. I don't know. For
Well,
me,
I would take the risk because if you did get a song or not a song, an interview with him, that would be fucking crazy. Like, who has an interview with him? Fucking no one.
well, there's a few, but
Sway, yeah.
then there's a other podcast dudes or whatever that did it with them recently. I think
Oh,
it was the
okay.
one that fucking uh Cyber Shibber was on recently.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's these guys that like interview underground rappers or whatever, but they had Space Ghost Perf on there. But yeah,
That's
I don't
cool.
know. Yeah, fucking. I wish there's more people to join. There was going to, but fucking Carlos, my man, my man.
Hmm?
How are you doing?
I'm doing swell.
What were you doing the whole time?
Being his
Editing a
mate.
video.
What video?
Um, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Classified information, Jay. Just can't just
How are
making
you gonna
a
act?
video.
Are you gonna act in that video I'm making?
What video?
The short film.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't need to like be. You don't really need to be like in it technically, but you shouldn't do the broken los. You need to do a broken los intro narration thing. So you don't really need to be physically in it, I guess.
You mean with this voice? Ah,
Yeah, it's that voice.
yes. Yeah,
It's a good. It's because it's such a great dramatic voice. That's why it
yeah.
works. Again, I can't tell you about what my short film's about, or I can't tell shit.
Why not?
Mm.
Is it? Because it's fucking classified.
Mm.
It's special. I filmed stuff for it too, and I'm using footage from like fucking 2017. I shot.
Damn.
Yeah, it's because it was footage from this movie I was gonna make at the time, and so this short film is pretty much almost the same story as that movie, but it's a short film. So I just rehashed the footage that I shot because might as well use it since it's just fucking on my computer, just sitting there. It's kind of a waste of time inviting people just to fucking shoot shit. So it's like, well, might as well use it. Or I could be like Sam Hyde, where I have like 50 videos that aren't released, nobody knows about.
Did you see his script for World Peace 2 or
Yeah,
Season
I
2?
did.
So the dip one.
Mm, that was some other. There's some gamer one I saw.
Oh yeah, well I think he's done multiple, but he
Yeah.
just leaked one, and it's called the sketch is called "Life Grabs You by the Lip," and it says encourage children to dip. Get child actors. Hey kid, one day you're gonna need a little something extra to make your life complete, and that's this. Hand the kid a can of dip.
Yeah, have you seen that picture? He posts a screenshot of all the folders of the videos, and they had like the sketch titles, and one of them says "child," and then the second word is marked out.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "What do you have on your computer, Sam?" It's like, "Oh, it's just." He's like, "Oh," he said something like, "Oh, it's just nothing," or anything. Oh.
True.
I think that was hilarious. So yeah, marked out the second word, "child." I'm very curious about World Peace Season 2. Fuck.
Yeah, I
It's
wonder.
been a long time now. Fuck. Like,
Yeah, it's been about what 3 years now, technically.
almost, yeah.
Almost. But I wonder if they're gonna get a network to pick it up, or if they're just doing it all on their own.
Yeah. You saw that Christmas video he did, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's scaring it. He was scared.
He's scared.
He's scaring the boomer.
Dude, that me and my roommates can't fucking stop talking about that one. If you fucking, you want to hear me Christmas Carol? No. Why not? Fucking flashing lights in this poor guy's
I think it's
windows and
funny that he's
shit.
targeting like boomers on purpose.
Yeah.
He's like,
What a fucking king. Dude, that is gonna be. I really want to see the finished video for that.
he also has that. I think it's on his Patreon, but I don't fucking donate shit. But I like that. Because I think he did the To Catch the Predator type videos.
Yeah. Did he ever release those?
I don't know if he ever did. I want to see those so bad.
Dude, the one where he chases the guy to the train. He's like,
he's like,
don't sell this guy a ticket. He's a fucking pedophile.
he's like, listen, dude, fucking kids is illegal. It's just not a thing you do. Okay. I like me.
Oh man. To Catch a Predator, dude.
You know who's a fucking pedo besides Adam 22 is fucking Anthony Cumia, Opie and Anthony. He's a fucking pedo. He's all like fucking he there's like old radio, episodes and stuff, and like or they have clips, and he's all like, who wouldn't want to you never wanted to fuck a hot 14-year-old? And they're like, no. He's like, come on.
Wait, like for real? Like
Yeah.
not joking?
He said it on fucking air. He's like, come on, guys.
Gross.
And yeah, and he also likes traps, but he denies it because there's pictures of him with a trap porn star, and he said, no, we're just friends, and they're like cuddling and stuff. It's like, we didn't do anything, we're just friends. He denies it. Yeah, if you want to go down a rabbit hole of like drama, new internet drama is the fucking Ovi and Anthony drama. There's a lot of shit with them, entertaining shit. Like his Anthony's brother Joseph Kamiya he's like Chris Chan level cringe person. He has his own show that he's trying to ape off of the radio show and shit, and he has his own YouTube show, and Reddit was like fucking with him and shit because his show sucks, and like and Joe Sukumi is like a total racist and all this shit, and he's all he went on like court, like people's court or whatever, and was like bitching about like he's gonna sue some like dude or whatever. He's like, they're harassing me, that Reddit's like harassing me and all this shit. And yeah, there's a lot of funny shit going on with them. I like Opie, like the old Opie and Anthony shit, but it's just like them as people are like totally like fucked up. And so, well, Anthony more. Jim Norton's kind of fucked up. He's kind of fucking. He likes traps a lot, but nothing wrong. But at least he's open about liking traps. At least he's open.
Right.
Anthony denies it. He denies that he likes traps to seem manly. And it's funny because Anthony hosts some Infowars sometimes.
Does he really?
And Alex Jones, remember he was caught with the tranny porn on his phone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's all like, yeah, he's like, this is just, it happens, you just have training. That's sometimes that happens. That's Alex's excuse. It just happens.
Well, hey, that's the truth.
And he seemed so embarrassed by it when someone asked that video. He was like embarrassed. Looked embarrassed. And yeah, I think they both like traps, and they probably send like trap porn to each other for a good laugh. Like ha 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 ha, even though they enjoy it.
Dude, okay, so I've never really like looked into Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what either of them looked like, and I just looked them up. I could tell who Anthony was, like from you saying that pedo shit. I could just tell.
He's the one that looks like he used to look like he had AIDS. That's the one.
Yeah. He looks like I'm not gonna say anything.
And he was arrested for beating his girlfriend because there's a live stream. Now, I don't defend both of them because she was fucked up too. What happened was there's a live stream his ex filmed, and she's like total fucking like druggy whore, like obviously prostitute. And she was all like live streaming him like, fuck you, Anthony, you piece of shit, and like throwing stuff at him. And Anthony's like, can you just please get out of my house? And I guess what happened was he snapped and like hit her, and he got arrested for that. And which I don't blame. I don't defend both of them because they're both fucking retards. Like, first of all, he hit her, and second, why the fuck did he hook up with someone like that? And you expected like not like some good results, It's like fucking idiot, like, But yeah, the show is entertaining, but them as people are like fucking not like good. Opie's an idiot. He fucking he has a terrible podcast that it's like with a quality of mine, but it's so fucking boring. It's just him talking by himself, and like he has like no like enthusiasm, not really any enthusiasm. He's like, so guys, the weather's good today. It's like so lame, and people make fun of it and shit and say it's garbage. And Jim Norton's now has his own. He's still on that radio station with some Sam Roberts, who's fucking boring, and it's just a boring show. It's not as bad as like the other shows they have, but like, yeah, it's their radio days and shit are over with pretty much. But yeah, Jim Norton's a freak. He has like, I think he has like borderline personality disorder or something. He's funny. He's really funny, but he's just like fucked up. Like I think he's either bi or he's like a closeted gay guy. But he says he's not gay. But I don't know what he is. But he on a Joey Diaz podcast, he was on there. He's talking about how when he was in high school, he had a fantasy of him getting the shit beat out of him, and that the girl that he liked watched it and was like, "Oh, that's so cute."
What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, like viciously beaten, and that she likes me from that. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
How like neither of his parents loved him as a child, I guess. That's fucking weird.
I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, he's a fucked up person, but and Joey Diaz, I think is funny, but he's a fucking pathological liar. That dude, he's on Joe Rogan and stuff. His stories are all the same. Listen here, Joe Rogan. Back in Bronx in 1974, dog. We knew this guy named Crackhead Louie, and he just gave us coke for free. You know, we'd make fucking deals like steal TVs out of people's houses, dog. It was the 70s, dog. Nobody gave a fuck back then. And like, it's the same shit. It's like the stories, they're all like that.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz. Yeah,
This
I'm
is
like looking
dog.
up all these people. I'm getting into the lore right now. I don't really fucking watch Joe Rogan.
Joey Diaz is always on Joe Rogan. Shit.
I watched the Elon Musk one. I actually did watch that all the way through. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good one. Elon was very awkward. Like,
I liked him. I don't know.
but he's always awkward in general,
Yeah.
I guess. He's always awkward.
He's an oddball. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Which other ones? I think
Joe was so
Bill
embarrassing
Burr.
on that Elon one though. He was
How so?
so embarrassing. He wore that weird that like he tried to you can tell he tried to like look professional in that.
Oh yeah, because it was fucking.
And then how he was talking, he was all like trying to be like he's like saying bro and stuff, like trying to be cool with Elon. Hey bro, it's all good, bro. And like Elon is like doesn't give a shit either way. He's just like, okay. Like Elon's like easygoing. He doesn't really care. Joe was like trying really hard. Like he's being all broy. It's just kind of cringy.
Yeah, and then I saw something fucking I don't know. There was something a cast afterwards that I watched where he was like, yeah, bro, I'm like cool with Elon Musk and we're friends and
he said that. That's why I didn't want to be asked about the Fantano thing to Eric, because I didn't want to be that kind of guy where like, oh yeah, I know Eric the Young God now. Yeah, I can get a Fantano podcast anytime I want. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't want to be that dude. I did not want to be that dude.
I could get a fucking turbo flamethrower whenever I feel like.
Yeah. It's like, ugh. Oh, he's talking about how Elon, he's talking about how he bought a clock for him or some shit.
Right. You think Elon Musk gives a fuck about material possessions?
The motherfucker he doesn't care how much things cost. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, oh yeah, I can afford that. All right. Like, he gives a shit. He can do whatever.
Yeah.
He can do whatever. He doesn't. I think it's funny that he dated fucking... Everybody thought it was funny that he dated Grimes. So random. That's why it was funny. It was just like, what?
Yeah, well, didn't she break up with him because he did a bunch of acid and smoked weed?
No, it was... Nobody actually knows for sure. A lot of people think it was some political disagreement thing or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And somebody... But on Twitter, like, they like each other's tweets and they like reply still and stuff. So I'm guessing they're like friends, but they're not dating anymore. It seems like that too.
I don't know. I feel like celebrity relationships are all kind of fake to an extent.
Yeah. You know, it was weird. They were oddly like a cute couple in a weird way, because they kind of, it was weird, but like it makes sense. It kind of fit. Like
I think Elon's he's probably a good guy. From what I've seen of him, but
he seems actually humble for the kind of like person he is. Like
like
he talks to people on Twitter and shit all nonchalant. Like he doesn't really care.
Yeah, and he doesn't give a shit. He like they're having him step down as fucking whatever fucking company. I can't even think of a company anymore. I just think Elon Musk, and it's like they're having him step down for 3 years, and it's like automatically, who fucking cares about?
Happy New Year! It's New Year's finally. The new year has begun.
Yeah, Happy New Year's.
But yeah, fucking yeah, like Elon, he's an ambitious dude and he's done all this stuff, but he doesn't really have like an ego as a person.
Right.
He just well, because I think a lot of this stuff doesn't really have to. He's not like an. It doesn't really have to do with him necessarily. It's about like other shit, like space and all that shit. So he's not really thinking about how he looks to other people and stuff. It's not like he's like a performer or some shit. He just doesn't. He's like a behind the scenes kind of guy. Just,
Yeah, definitely. I can
yeah.
see that.
And yeah, but Joe Rogan like has a man crush on Elon. It's so obvious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be cute if he wasn't such a fucking um, not gay about it. I don't know how to explain it.
Joe's totally bi, dude. Like a
Yeah.
closeted bisexual.
Yeah, if he was
He's
more
totally
open, it'd be okay.
and he's fucking like some of the like it's funny because he made fun of bi people and stuff, and like he's totally like the way he talks about guys and stuff. Like he calls guys cuties. Oh, he's a cutie, and always like he always talks about how him and his hunting friend always go out in the woods alone for a week together. And like, even though he makes fun of Brokeback Mountain, which is the plot of Brokeback Mountain, but he does it himself.
Right.
And yeah, he's pretty like, yeah, the way have you seen the pictures of how he like looks at like guys like bodies and stuff? There's pictures like UFC where he's looking at dudes' bodies and stuff, and like he's totally like, checking out dudes and shit.
Right.
And yeah, it's obvious. Like
It's okay to be a faggot. Just fucking admit it. Like
Joey Diaz is actually too, but he doesn't say it, but he's like open. He admit that he got his dick sucked by a guy or whatever one time. He's like, yeah, dog. I think it might be made up. It might be another made up story. But he said that he said, oh, like you haven't gotten a good blowjob. Like the best blowjob is like if I got from one of the best was from a gay guy who had ice cubes in his mouth or something.
a gay guy? Like
yeah.
No, so,
he's like
the worst head I ever got was from a straight guy. So I mean,
you've gotten head by a dude. You've had that experience.
I was making a meme.
I'm not shaming you.
No, I mean, no, I have not.
Because I don't know. I always think I always like bisexuals. I'm always like, oh, like if they actually did go get with the guy, I'm always like curious. I'm like, oh, it's almost bisexual men have it with the guy. So I'm like,
I have not had a lot of sexual encounters in general. So I mean, and just
here.
where I live, there's not a lot of gay men. I guess I don't know.
I haven't. There isn't either where I live. Though it's funny we're talking about this shit, but whatever. On fucking like if you go on like I'm going on like Tinder and I've done the dating apps and shit. And if you go to the guys, like men, because I'm always like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. The dudes on there are always like, and the guys that like my shit and stuff, they're always like really creepy like dudes, like really fucking like they look like they're gonna rape and kill me kind of look like.
Yeah.
And all the dudes are like really, 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 really gay. Like super. I'm not really in like the super like really gay. I'm like, and so yeah.
I know what you're saying. I mean, it's not like they're gayness, but I've noticed a lot of the men who hit me up are super fucking aggressive.
Oh, there's dudes that hit me up on Facebook.
Yeah, same. They're really aggressive, and it's like,
yeah, the dude told me that was on one of my Facebook live shares immediately right after it because he actually invited himself and he was being goofy and shit. I was like, whatever, he's just some goofy dude on my Facebook, and he hit me up and was like, so I made a joke about like being a sub or some shit. It was so obvious, like a shit post. So I was making jokes about my dick and all that shit, and he's all like, do you need a sub? I can be your sub, and like. He took like a selfie of himself with his shirt off, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, I'm good, love.
Yeah, I blocked him. This guy's fucking like creepy. Like,
yeah, that's
why I feel bad for. I actually like now understand what women are talking about.
Totally, 100%. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's they're all really aggressive about it. I and it's like I don't really give a shit um if someone's gonna hit on me. I don't seek that out, but at least fucking be a civilized human being about it. Don't be all
Yeah,
like I
that's
don't
why I
know.
made that post where I said, I can't stand. I actually got popular, which is weird. All last year, I said I can't stand 85% the LGBT community. I can't. I
I
just.
agree.
And a lot of people actually surprisingly agree. So there's just a couple people. They're like, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?" The comments. Like,
You fucking racist.
yeah, it's like, wow, I don't like people that share some mundane quality as me. Wow, it's like
Right.
saying I have to respect all white people or something. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Which
dumb.
we fucking don't.
And because I don't like a lot of guys, gay guys, like they're like very promiscuous. I don't.
Yeah, yeah, okay, so like I get a lot
Well,
of shit for
sexually, I don't care. But when if like if I'm seriously dating somebody, they cannot be. I'm not into open
yeah.
relationships and stuff personally, so I
I'm not
can't.
into open, I'm not into like
Yeah.
someone who just like throws their body at you either. It's like cuz it's like what who else did you just do this to, you know?
Hmm.
Where's the exclusivity? But I don't know, I always get a lot of shit for that, saying that about women and it's like, "Oh, well, if you were gay or something, you wouldn't say that about men." And it's like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I do all the
They're
time.
they're more promiscuous than fucking straight guys.
Agreed.
They're
Yeah.
fucking and all the guys I'm attracted to don't even like me back. So
Yeah. Fucking tell me about it. Fucking. They're also not in state for me either. It's like I don't think. Well, because the fucking LGBT community down here is like it's literally what what you would think when you think of the LGBT community that you fucking hate.
yeah, that's how here is because we have Portland and shit. We have a lot of the SJW
Yeah.
types and shit. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't.
Just be a human being. Don't let it
Yeah.
consume you. That'd be cool. But no, people have to make it their personality traits.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's so dumb.
annoying as shit.
Yeah, because there's a
But
guy uh I liked at one point. Well, not like romantically, just like attracted. I was attractive,
right.
and then I was like the way he talked and shit. I was like promiscuous as hell, and I got immediately turned off. I was oh, like, ugh,
Yeah, it's
like,
gross.
ugh.
It's gross. People hate on the little like horror posts I make and shit, or how I'm open about how I feel about shit like that. But it's like they hate it because they think it just applies to women, but it doesn't. It's we I don't know. We don't live in a fucking Stone Age society where people get fucking hanged for being gay anymore. I mean, you know, it happens. It happens, but it's not like a like government enforced thing or anything. Not in
Yeah,
America, at least. So I just don't see the issue with not liking whores, dude. I don't see the issue at all.
uh, I like thoughts, but
Thought harlots.
I don't. This is the thing. I don't. I wouldn't like date one.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd fuck a thought. I get,
Right.
yeah, but like it's, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be one of those fucking I would be the opposite of White Knight, the fucking the dudes who always have to hate on the Thought Patrol guys. Like,
Oh yeah.
"Ugh."
Be
I'm not
gone,
that,
thought.
and you can tell they actually use it almost unironically. They're trying to be
Right.
funny, and they think to themselves like, "Haha, I got her good.
Yeah.
I got her."
It's like,
I'm not one of
uh,
those. I defend. I do defend thoughts because I'm like, if they want to have a lot of sex, go for it. just fucking go for it. I don't fucking care. Like,
But
I'm
don't
not gonna be
expect me
romantically
to.
involved.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just think it's dumb because there's fucking people that will date those people and then be like, oh my god, they cheated on me. It's like, what the fuck did you expect from them?
Yeah, actually.
What the fuck did you expect? I've heard this so many times. Like, I wasn't surprised that they cheated on you. You don't get romantically involved. You're just like just lust them. That's all you do. You don't fucking get emotionally attached to these type of people.
Right.
And I just don't. I just feel like people should stay out of like people's like romantic sexual fucking business and shit. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people, especially on fucking Facebook, it's just fucking like annoying. People telling people like who they should and shouldn't like and like all that shit. It's just annoying. It's like
It's kind of
who gi-
childish.
it's like who gives a fuck if some fucking random bitch in fucking Utah is a thought? Who
Right.
fucking cares?
That's a big
And who
loss on the world.
like who cares? I don't care. Like someone's like some girls like, oh yeah, I like a lot of sex, and guys are like, oh fuck you, oh like get angry. It's weird. And first of all, if you want to get like laid, just laid. Don't do this to women. Don't
Right.
do that. Don't if you're just an attractive girl and you have the opportunity to get laid, but you find out she's a thought. Are you gonna be like, "Oh, be gone, thought"? Are you really gonna do that?
No,
Are
no
you
one
gonna
is.
miss?
Realistically, if you want pussy, you're going to go. You're going to look for whores. You're not going to look for. You're not going to go to Catholic church. You're not going to go to the fucking Sunday service looking for a whore. It's true. It's fact.
It's why like a lot of the Facebook dudes are fucking terrible women.
Honestly.
I'm just like, oh, well, people don't. It's so weird to me because I feel like I joined the supposed community. I feel like I'm in high school again. I feel like like people like like it's just weird to me that people don't understand the difference between love and lust. Like people have a hard time understanding that. And like there's people you like, there's people you romantically interested in, there's people you're sexually interested in only. And if I'm just sexually interested in somebody, that doesn't mean I want to fucking have a long-term
Marry
relationship
them.
with
Yeah,
them. Doesn't
yeah,
mean
exactly.
shit. Doesn't mean anything. And I hate when people like, oh yeah, I been talking to this girl and shit, like we're gonna hook up, and somebody will say shit like, oh, she's not your type, and then I'll say like, no, obviously I just think she's hot, and then she thinks I'm hot too. It's whatever, and then somebody would be like, oh, like why are you doing this? This is a bad opportunity. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't date. Just because I find someone attractive doesn't mean I want to date them. Also, there's women too that I think are attractive. I don't want to fuck them. I don't
Yeah.
care enough to fuck them. I don't care. If it happens, I'll be like, okay, that's pretty cool. But it's whatever. I'm not gonna get ruined. My day's not gonna be ruined if I don't fuck them. It's like I don't know. It's just people just don't. I just feel like people don't understand the level of like attraction and all that shit. I just feel like people are very black and white about it. Either you date someone romantically, if you're attracted to someone, you either date them or you don't. You can't just fuck them. You can't, fucking find them attractive, but don't care to fuck them. I just think it's all dumb. It's all fucking like childish fucking understanding of relationships and fucking people and stuff.
Got really meta. I liked it. I like this.
I
Got
like the
meta.
New Year's live stream just turned into this, but I like
Yeah,
it. I like where it's going.
no, it's good. It's good. It's
Yeah.
because when we do podcasts, it has to be like a constant, interesting flow of topics.
Yeah.
Well, this is just free form. It's like free form jazz.
Yeah. And I was planning on ending this at like 12, but I'm like, whatever. We just keep going. We'll just keep going till we run out of shit. Pretty much.
I like. This sounds wrong, but
And
I like.
there might be more people joining. Who knows? Late.
I'm
There might.
sure.
Who knows?
It depends
There
on how
might not
long.
be. I feel like there won't be, but who knows? I don't know. Who knows? But because it wasn't that long ago since you guys joined, really. I mean, it was like an hour and a half ago or something. I don't know. But,
Yeah, that one
so it
girl.
hasn't been on that long, I guess. But,
Carlos.
yeah, he was barely on it.
Yeah.
Allie was on it like the very beginning. That was it. And she left. Yeah, but yeah, it's just fucking child. Like, God, you know, it's like fucking childish understanding. And I'm not a fucking like expert. Like, I'm not fucking like, oh yeah, I get bitches all the time and shit. But it's like, dude, I don't know. I've always felt like I was always been like humble when it comes to like understanding, like fucking, not just women, but like people in general and shit. I don't really fucking. I think I'm a good judge of character. I think I don't really. I just feel like a lot of people have like a black and white view of a lot of people and stuff. I can be friends with fucking, you know, I am. I'm friends with a variety of people. I'm friends with fucking black. Well, yeah, I have black friends.
You know,
I do have
double
black friends.
check your
A
black friend.
couple. I have a couple. I have a couple, a few black friends. Friends with gay people. I'm friends with a sex worker. I'm friends with fucking people who autistic. You know, I'm friends with, you know,
Yeah.
I don't care unless if you're a piece of shit, I'm not gonna be friends with you. That's that simple.
Yeah.
And people need to like live on their own. And it's really hard. I like how I'm expressing myself right now because if I do this on Facebook, I'll get fucking attacked for just these basic fucking
Right. No
like,
one.
you
No
know,
one fucking
views.
listens to this.
Yeah.
It's like I'll start a live stream and it'll be like 10 people for like 5 seconds, and then no one for the rest of the night.
But I'm saying too, like if I made this in like a post form,
Oh, exactly.
like people would like just attack. They're like, "Oh fuck off!" Like they'll just read like, "I'm friends with a sex worker," and be like, "Oh fuck you!" Like,
Yeah, yeah. You'll state a fact and they'll tell you to go fuck yourself, and it's like, what? What's wrong with that?
you know, I'm tired of like the snobby people like saying like I give my opinions on like music and stuff. The people telling you like you're not supposed to like something.
Yeah, you're not allowed to listen to a musician if they've done something bad. It's
Like
like,
I made that post where I said like fucking Pulp Pulp Fiction and Dark Knight aren't the best movies. You fucking dork. And because like I had people like tell me I like those movies a lot, and I people like tell me like I was like, oh yeah, I like this movie better, and people like shoot me down like fuck you, it's not as great. It's people always act like there's like an objective like fucking like when it comes to art, there's like an objective thing like no, this is the best album.
yeah,
This is it's like it's all subjective. I like things better than other fucking people. I think it's more interesting that people like different things. I think it's interesting, like, you know, somebody likes these other rap albums more than I do. I think it's interesting that people like trap music. I think it's interesting there's people that like all of like 90s hip hop. I think it's interesting that people like dad rock, you know. I like to when I like discussing music, I love discussing music with people. I love to have a different discussion with different people. It's interesting people's different views. Like my dad has an interesting view on like certain music. Like he doesn't like a lot of modern music, but like he'll. I mean, he's biased towards some things, but like some things he's like, oh, that wasn't that bad and stuff. And like, it's just interesting because he likes dad rock and all that shit. But he has some interesting views on some of that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's kind of like interesting choice of man's, and like, I just like that. That's why I do that Pepsi Central Love Vote. Is that the variety of different guests? It's just random, but I like that. I like talking to different people. I like learning about people's in general, and so yeah, that's why I do all this shit. Like I'm fucking,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. I
But
agree. I think it would be fucking boring if we were all the same person. You know?
yeah, like sick of the fucking political shit. I'm sick of all that. It's just like fucking like yeah. There's SJWs I disagree with, but am I gonna lose sleep over it? Nah.
Right.
I'm not gonna lose fucking. The conservatives have been fucking bad lately. Those dudes, like, they're becoming like fucking SJWs. Like some of the shit they've been saying lately. Shit. It's just like what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because everything you hear is fucking. Oh, I fucking pussy pics for $5. New Year's special. DM me. Blast sicko mode at fucking 50 volume. Fucking. And that's every fucking post on that, or at least it was for a little bit. Now everyone's like, "Oh God, we need something contrarian right now." But it's like, that's it. That's all there is to it. They're just like, "Oh no, we need to counteract this whore behavior." So they're like, fucking thought patrol, thought audit, fucking,
It's
fucking,
yawn,
yeah,
yawn.
right.
It's all yawn. And what was I gonna say about that? Fucking something about the thought patrol. Something reminded me of something. Uh, but yeah, like fucking the. Oh yeah, I had someone. I made a joke about conservatives one time, like a conservative fucking joke, and I used to talk to this dude who I was like went to school with, and he's a conservative, and we got along and stuff, and he's a funny dude, and one day I made a post, I was like making fun of conservatives, and he unfriended me, and I thought that was
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
because
I was like, this motherfucker makes fun of people who do that shit, and he fucking does it.
people are so bitch made. They'll see one post and be like, "This is obviously about me," yeah, and then fucking block you, and then it's like, oh well, it wasn't about you, but I guess the shoe
Yeah,
fits. People are just
yeah.
dirty fucking libtards, and the other side is like, stupid conservatives, and it's like it's like everyone's half of Facebook has the other half blocked and shit, and it's like,
Yeah. Well, Facebook is like very like like I noticed like if you go to like communities, like Facebook's very conservative heavy, and like Twitter is like very SJW heavy and stuff. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's
that's
like
so weird.
like night and day. It's kind of funny because on my Facebook feeds like people like making fun of sex workers and stuff. Then on Twitter, people are like sex workers are people too, and like it's funny.
Yeah, I've
It's like
noticed
night
that.
and day. Well, I follow most of the people I follow on Twitter are like fucking either thoughts or like cosplay girls and shit.
Well, what's
It's so
funny is
cute.
I just follow the important people on Facebook. Like I follow you and fucking like Danny Brown and shit. It's just like, yeah, and it's just that. It's like, I don't know. It's so weird switching between the two because I don't know. Social media is such a fucking cancer.
It
I,
is.
I just
I've met
it
so many people on social media, and like it's kind of changed my life, and even in a positive way. But
same.
if you know, we don't need it.
Truthfully, yeah. Well,
At this point, it's just like you know what? I fucking a lot of positive shit came out of. I mean, a lot of negative shit too. But like, damn, I met so many fucking people I became friends with, and like changed my life almost. Like I wouldn't be here without some of these people and shit. So it's like interesting and polarizing. Like
I think the issue
cool.
is we don't need so many different fucking outlets. We really just need like one or two, Because it's like I would never fucking touch Twitter if Facebook didn't get so bad about their fucking um, essentially violating free speech, dude.
But you can't say white trash.
You can't say white in reference to the color either. because I swear, I shit you not, someone just fucking got post blocked for some shit like that, and like they're talking about the color black or something, not in context with people, you know, and yeah, and then the censors are just like, it's so retarded.
You can't even recover accounts because like it'll say like Facebook, this account seems sketchy, please send ID. And if you send anything, I've tried it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see what happens. That account is still not, that was back in May, it's still not open up.
Right.
Still not open up.
Right, so you gotta go to Twitter, and it's like Twitter's a little fucking cesspool all on its own, but at least I can call people whores on there. Dude, the fucking word whore gets you banned now, too, on Facebook. Twitter, I don't really have that problem, but, like, Facebook is crazy. And then people go fucking post full videos fucking calling Obama a monkey and shit, and they won't get anything. They won't get any strikes, or they won't get their account taken down.
You can't say like cunt on Twitter, but you can upload a porn video.
Yeah, it's like the videos, it's okay. We don't have censors for videos yet, you know.
Dude, there's some crazy shit that pops up on my Twitter, like porn wise. I'm just like,
yeah, same.
Like people getting like fucked in like the like gaping assholes and shit. I'm just
like... straight goatsy porn. Dude, that's crazy. Yo, you ever tried DMT though?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Strange times we're living in.
Have you actually tried DMT?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you? I'm assuming.
No, I think it's a fucking dumbass drug to try.
But it's possible, like it's possibly another dimension.
Possibly, but here's the only reason people think that is because the trips are so intense, and it's like, if it is another dimension, then are they suggesting that is like our afterlife, or like what? Because that's the DMT is, you know, that's what gets released into your fucking brain when you die. So is that the other? I don't get it. I don't know.
So I've never tried any psychedelics. Well, I was me and my friend were supposed to try LSD. He does LSD, but I was supposed to do it with him, but he fucking, I don't know what happened. We just forgot about it. And then also, I don't know if I should take it, kind of thing. I mean, I don't think it would hurt me, but like I'm bipolar and stuff. I don't think it would hurt if you took a little bit. I don't know. I don't think so. I just can't take large amounts.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be taking.
Yeah, no, I took. I've done a couple of psychedelics, but like, dude, that shit. If you just have bipolar, I don't think it should be that bad.
Nah.
But
maybe I shouldn't be taking like large amounts or anything.
I don't think anyone should.
Well, no one should, but that could
amounts, but
fuck me up.
It could. Yeah, no. A lot of people think, or you hear a lot of stories of people like taking a bunch of tabs and then not being the same person when they're out of their trip.
Because I have a tendency, fucking my Facebook, I think that's where my bipolar disorder really shows. The posts.
Yeah.
I'll go for days. It's fine. I'd ask people. I was like, you know, like it happens, and people that know me, like, oh yeah, it's obvious.
Right.
I'll go for days just ranting, and then I'll just stop, and then I'll just be back to normal, like just bitching. Like it sucks. That's what sucks being. I wish I wasn't bipolar and shit poster. It's fucking terrible combo. I say stuff about people like bluntly, like I'll go in like weird rages and like, or even manic, like not even negative stuff, just like saying random shit. Like,
yeah, I did that the other day. I fucking went on about how internet rappers should respect Soulja Boy because I was really manic.
I actually went off on Fantano because I like Fantano. I disagree with him a lot, but I watch him. I don't hate him, but that rant. I'm not just saying this because Eric was in the video. I watch Fantano consistently. I do like him. I disagree with him a lot. I don't hate him.
Same.
He's like a good dude. I don't hate him. But I went on a fucking Facebook rant about him, saying he ain't shit. Why the fuck do people watch him? He ain't shit. And like called out other YouTubers and like fucking cringy. When I look back, I'm like, why did I even do that? Like, I just go on weird rages like that. Like just weird fucking even like someone like Space Ghost Perp is the same way. He does that shit. Like just weird. I think isn't he bipolar?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
To my knowledge.
Yeah. And yeah, Kanye does the same thing.
Kanye,
like, just,
yeah.
Yeah, it's cringy.
It's
it's
cringy, but it's like that's why the art is so either good or fun to make, you know?
Yeah.
To release.
But fucking man, oh my god, yeah, like I get fucking it sucks. Like fucking I've destroyed like friendships over it and stuff. Like
yeah, same.
But at the same time, I don't feel bad for most of them because there's always people I like was friends with but didn't really actually like. But then one day when I was on a rage, I just because I'm blunt, I have no filter. I just bluntly said like how I felt about them, and that's usually what happens. Like it ends. But then afterwards, I'm like, well, that was kind of stupid on my part. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's actually how I felt. That's how I felt.
Yeah, exactly. It's just exaggerated, you know.
Dude, I was on I don't know if I should say this on the podcast. It's embarrassing. Fucking, I don't know. So I'm going to tell you the first part. But I'm not going to tell you the second. I'll tell it off.
Well, I was going to say, just fucking end it soon. I'm going to go to bed soon anyway.
All right, I'm going to end it on the first part.
Okay.
I'm going to end the stream on the first part. I'll tell you. So, like a week ago, I don't know. I was I was manic, and I think some of my posts. I was like, I need a fucking alt bitch right now. I need a fucking. I was like sexual, like just rambling about how I want to fuck us. Alt girl. I was like, these bitches. Like I was horny. I was like, I need one right now, and like almost demanding and like hitting up people, all girls I know.
What?
And then they know about my condition, and so they're like, oh, they recognize, and they're like, yeah, you just need to masturbate or something. You know, I can't help you. You just you need. But yeah, I was fucking. I was like I was rambling about like, I need a cute like hipster bitch or something. Oh, I forgot. I was like saying like shit like that. Like, man, I need like total like, you know, a girl that like says like the stereotypical like says sweaty and he has a septum piercing and shit.
Right.
Like, I need one of those girls right now. I'm like
right now.
I said that too. I was all
feel
fucking,
the
word. He's one of those people I need on the podcast. I could get him too.
If you ever get him on, you need to get me on.
I can get him because he's friends with me on Facebook, I think, but he follows me on Twitter and he likes some of my tweets and stuff. He thinks I'm like funny.
He blocked me, but I don't think he knows who I am. So I
can easily get him on here. Easily. He'll do it. That would be legendary stream.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the next one, dude.
Hit me up.
Yep, it has to be. That'll be like my Alex Jones Joe Rogan podcast. That'll be mine.
That would be fucking insane. And then you gotta get Space Ghost on for your Elon Musk. That'd be crazy.
I need episode 1000 If they go on for that long, it has to be Donald Trump.
Oh my
Pepsi
god.
Central level episode 1000 Donald Trump.
Dude, you gotta get someone who is going to be a future president.
Kanye.
No, like someone you
If
have no
Kanye
idea.
knew me, he would totally do this. He would do it.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think so, because I don't know, he seems like a good guy.
he'd be open to it. Like, all right. Yeah. That would be amazing. Well, Joe Rogan's trying to get Kanye on his podcast, which would be that'll top the Alex Jones and Elon podcast. That'll top Kanye podcast. Dude, imagine this: Kanye and Alex Jones on the same podcast. That would
Dude.
be. That would be fucking. That would be the thriller of fucking podcasts.
That would be the magnum opus, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna end this, but we'll talk a bit about the second half.
Oh yeah, I'm curious.
All right, so I'm just gonna stop the broadcast because nobody's watching this. Okay.